let me ask you a question. Have you ever found yourself editing your prayers? Like you started to say what you were really feeling to God, but then you stop. You say, wait, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe this sounds too angry. Maybe this sounds disrespectful or doubtful. And instead of bringing God our real heart, we bring him a cleaned up, polished version of our hearts. The title of this message today is, Can I Even Say This to God? Can I even say this to God? Because sometimes we start believing somewhere along the way that faith means hiding our feelings from God. But when you open the Bible, especially the Psalms, but all throughout the Bible, we discover something surprising. God includes prayers in his word that are raw and full of emotion and messy and painful and brutally honest. God is not asking in our prayers for performance. He's asking for relationship. Lament is bringing our pain, confusion, and questions to God while refusing to let go of him. It's not walking away from God in disappointment. It's moving towards him with our disappointment. I don't feel very good with God right now, but instead of walking away from God, I'm going to take all of that and I'm going to bring it to his throne of grace and say, here it is. God, I'm disappointed in you. God, I'm confused as to why you would allow this to happen. God, I don't know what is happening. Biblical faith says, God, I don't understand what you're doing, but I'm bringing my heart to you anyway. Scripture is full of people who are bringing their honest emotions to God and asking questions of God that many of us have just said, I don't know if I should ask God these questions. We can learn to be honest with God. God, I'm exhausted. Have you said that before? God, I'm hurting. God, I'm disappointed. And if I'm honest, God, I'm disappointed in you and with you because I thought you'd have done something different. God, I don't understand. What we need to realize is that's not weakness, that's relationship. Because God welcomes that honest emotion. Many times doubt is just faith that's struggling for air at the moment. And God invites us to bring that. Real faith isn't pretending everything's okay. It's talking to God when everything isn't okay. Real faith keeps showing up. Real faith keeps praying. Real faith keeps bringing the questions into God's presence. Lament is faith refusing to let go of God in the dark. I love that idea. Lament is faith that's refusing to let go of God, even when it seems like it's dark right now. Some of the most powerful prayers you will ever pray are not eloquent prayers at all. They're like, God, help. God, I need you right now. God, where are you at? I don't understand. God, please forgive me. It's the prayers of the desperate. That I think maybe some of God's favorite prayers are the prayers of somebody who just says, God, here I am. And I don't really know what I'm doing, but if I'm being honest, here's how I feel. God is still faithful. God is still loving. God is still present. He's still worthy of trust. That's why lament matters so much. That's why we need to learn as God's people how to lament and not just shove our emotions to the side and say, I don't think I can say this to God. We need to honestly, when life is difficult and when we're grieving and when we're in trouble and when we're sad, we need to learn to lament, because lament is not the destination, it's the pathway. It's the pathway that moves us from pain towards trust.